Okay,
Then we can wind down, right?
we're back.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, everybody. We had basically I tripped over the camera.
In
And,
her eagerness to get to the bread.
to the bread. I tripped over my wires and I defunct the whole setup, the studio.
And we sure didn't want to leave you up the creek without the proverbial means of propulsion.
That's right.
Well, her broom is still here.
That's right. That's right. So
It is.
one person found us. That's probably my mother. Yes. So hopefully, well, when on the replay, people will find us too. So yeah,
So what I'm going to do is indeed wrap this up.
you are going to wrap this up.
I
Okay.
I am with one last view
Oh,
of my bread
okay.
with the
Wow.
herbs on it.
Wow. Yeah.
And according to the people who've been tasting this bread,
Yeah. It's really good. It is really, really good. Yeah. It is really good. This is so much fun.
I just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in. I mean, let's face it, this has been quite the adventure, hasn't it, Anne?
It sure has. Can you show me a minute, Bonnie, if you're not too tired?
No, I'm
Just like, can you just like talk about some of the tools there? And
I can. I certainly
Yeah.
can. We talked about the crane
yep,
and how mobile and moving that is.
yep.
We also talked about all the different hooks and how I can lower what I'm cooking into a fire to make it hotter. Not the fire, but what's cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of you actually saw me not just spinning this chicken, but I flipped it
Okay.
so
Right.
that the other end was down.
Right.
And I'm actually, since we've trimmed it and it can do that, I'm going to see if I can't let it go into the back a little bit more. There we go. This is the magic Dutch oven right here.
Okay.
This is the Dutch oven that I've been talking about. Smaller version of it is over there. When I want to cook on this, which will be tomorrow, I will take my peel, which is my long handled shovel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring coals out of the firehouse itself, this fireplace. And then I'm going to bring them out here onto this brick card. And then I'm going to set that kettle right on the coals.
Okay.
I am then going to scoop coals all over the top of it.
Okay.
Now, what am I going to have in it? Well, this is the kettle that I'm going to be cooking, I should say steaming, my butternut squash in. That butternut squash is part of the menu. And I think I should mention the menu, shouldn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Too.
And this menu, I'll just make this clear. The menu is not for the party. The menu is for the workers of the party. It's for Alice and Lainey and Mel and,
Yeah, in order to eat, you have to work.
you have to work.
And that doesn't mean you can show up and say, what can I do so I can eat?
No.
But you've certainly been a part of it today. You've seen things go wrong. You've seen things come out right.
Uh-huh.
And you've heard me saying the same thing over and over, which is my love of what I am doing right here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Every one of these utensils, fireplace tools, I should say, has a usage. And I will be using the forks so that Charlie can carve the chicken.
Oh, okay.
So that will be that.
Okay.
Obviously, there's a shovel for getting little bits of coals out. I personally prefer the peel because it keeps me away from the fire.
Oh.
Long
Oh.
handle, I'm not going to feel that heat
Okay.
quite so badly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bowls and pots right
Mhm.
here. We're going to be doing the corn chowder in one tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That'll hang over here.
Mm-hmm.
Low it first, and then I'm going to take it up higher just to let it simmer. for the
Oh,
rest of the day.
Okay. Okay.
And these are indeed, I've shown you these before, these are cooked spiders.
Mm-hmm.
And I can put coals underneath these,
Mhm.
set on top of this,
Mm-hmm.
and cook out here,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
out here in the fireplace. I have to commend Anne. She has an absolutely wonderful assortment. There isn't a cook alive that wouldn't be thrilled to come here and look at all this and go, I can do a pretty good meal here, people.
Well, that's wonderful.
So,
The people that lived here before, I put that in a housing agreement because I didn't want the hearth without anything. I didn't know what I needed, so I just said, "Can you leave all that stuff?"
At the time, probably not knowing what everything was.
I didn't know, I didn't have a clue.
Just leave it.
They left me a book too.
Well, that was very helpful.
Yeah, not that I use it, but they did leave me a book. Yeah, and what was that book that you were talking about again, that you can't?
It's my my cookbook from
Right,
Eli Griffith House, which is out of print.
okay,
No more left.
right,
The lady who put it together, we've asked, but she's very hesitant. It was a lot of work.
oh,
It's a great deal of work.
wow.
And that one is so tattered and torn and
Yes, I can
stained.
see it's been
You
a
can
while.
all tell when a cookbook has been used.
Yeah,
You can. In fact, you can almost find the recipes that have been the faves
really.
by just how much stain there is on the page.
Wow.
For sure.
Wow. Well, Bonnie, this has just been too much
It's been
fun.
a whole afternoon of fun.
It has, and good tastes and good smells and
It
a
it
lot
is
of
smelling good in
education.
here. Yeah.
It is smelling really good here. And yeah, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. You'll be here all day doing this.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
this is very exciting.
Charlie, my husband Charlie is my right arm when I'm working alone, and he's been doing it for enough years.
Aw,
Very styling. Thank you, babe.
let's turn it over on Charlie.
Gotcha.
There, it's a little backlit, but handsome Charlie. We like Charlie.
We do.
We
We're
really like
keeping it.
Charlie.
We're
He's a
keeping
nice guy.
At least until this is over.
And Gwen's here, yay!
And I gave Gwen the wrong day.
Beautiful Gwen,
There
yes.
she is.
And
Such a
here she
sweetheart.
is.
And she has. I've kept her busy.
I know.
I kept, and also fed her some fresh.
She's good.
Did you have a muffin too? I hope you had a muffin. Yeah, well, thank you so much.
This has been a joy.
This has been
Absolutely.
so much fun. And everybody, if you're watching it, go back and watch part 1 and part 2. As usual, our lives kind of get chopped up sometimes by
It's life.
issues. Yes.
It's life. That's all
So,
there is
yeah. Good.
to it. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What time is it?
Okay.